Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Land. This is episode number 11. Thanks for joining us. If you tuned in for the last episode, you'll remember quite vividly that everything I own got destroyed by a meteor. That's right, if you can believe that, folks, a meteor. Everything is gone. I had to sleep in my truck last night and I sought refuge behind this mountain just to be safe, from any type of aftershock meteor shower. But now it's time to try and clean things up. The cleanup needs to begin. We need a place to sleep because if I have to spend another night in the cab of this rickety old pickup truck, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I cannot sleep in here another minute. So let's make our way back to the farm. Hopefully we can salvage something. We do need money. We've only got $14,000 in the bank. So first things first, we're going to have to trim down all of those trees that fell down. We got to trim the overgrowth branches off the sides and then see if we can borrow the logging truck from the sawmill so that we can sell all of that lumber, because it is going to take a few $1,000s to rebuild. I need a cabin, I need an outhouse, or maybe I can build a cabin this time with indoor plumbing. Who knows? The only upside is that I'm happy that stupid broken windmill is gone, because I didn't know how to fix it. And now looks like I don't have to. So thanks, Meteor, for taking that job off my plate, but in the same breath, destroying everything that I loved and worked so hard for. All right, this is going to take a lot of work. I don't have the equipment to remove all of those boulders from my farm. I don't have the equipment to build up the holes. I need dirt. I need to fill the water holes with something. I need to restore the land back to its original state somehow. I think I can just drive across here. Looks like there used to be something here in this big circle. Maybe there was a meteor strike here before and it wiped out whatever was here. Maybe a forest, or I don't know. Maybe that's why no one is in No Man's Land. Maybe it's susceptible to frequent meteor strikes. Who knows? Well, as my farm comes into focus, I'm getting a good glimpse of the carnage that took place, and you can see the big hole in the trees where the meteor ripped through and destroyed everything. Wait a minute, what's that? What's that over there? Over the horizon. What the heck? What is all that stuff? What are they doing? Huh. It would appear that the town has pulled together to help me rebuild. How awesome is that? Look at this. It's like all hands on deck here. There's the low loader. I can see the excavator there. What's he doing? He's trying to move those rocks. Well, that's good. I don't have the means to do that. So it's nice to see that, you lend a helping hand to other farmers and then they just drop whatever they're doing and come and help you. Well, there's extra equipment here too. What's this? He's got like a little plow on the front and he's trying to scoop up those boulders with that bucket thing. There's this guy over here. Oh, it looks like he's trying to fill this hole in with dirt. We can restore that back to its natural state. Oh, and there's a Scorpion King lumber thing there. Oh, and they've already trimmed all the branches off these logs. Looks like he's taking down some trees that needed to be taken down. Oh, there's this little guy here with stump grinder attached, grinding down all my stumps. Oh, and look at this. The guy from the sweet shop has come to re-plow my field for me. That's fantastic. That's awesome. I sure do appreciate my neighbors. I take back what I said before in the last episode about no one coming to help. Oh, there's a wheel loader here with a big log fork attached to it, and there's the lumber truck, so the sawmill seems to be involved. And what's this over here? Is this the chicken farmer from lot 28? Yes, it would appear that the chicken farmer has come to help out from lot 28, and he's going to let me use his stuff to seed the field. Oh, perfect. Well, they seem to be on lunch right about now. I don't see anyone working, but there is certainly a lot of equipment here, and a lot of work has been done. Maybe I can hop into one of these machines and lend a helping hand. It doesn't seem right that I just stand around and watch all these guys work. Might as well pitch in a little bit. I think we'll start with loading up some of these logs and getting these out of the way. We can jump in this wheel loader and we can start loading some logs into the back of this log trailer. I think, oh wow, this thing is huge. I don't think we're going to need a weight for this one, but we are going to need to cut these trees. That log is way too long to fit in the back of that truck. Let's give this a quick little trim and then we'll see, I think just about halfway. I think these trees were pretty large. Let's see if we can get this into the back of the truck here with no problems. I haven't really driven a wheel loader before, but I'm guessing it's just like a tractor. Maybe the same as the front loading attachment on my Fendt Favorite, but a little more supersized. Wow, look at the claws on this thing. This thing is fantastical. Now let's try and pick up this log and we'll see what happens. Yeah, the controls are pretty much the same. There we go. Yeah, no trouble at all. Alright, and that looks about as long as the trailer. Now we should be able to get all of these loaded up into the trailer. And then we can run these over to the sawmill and then we can put some money in the bank. Let's see, will this get high enough to fit in there? I'm guessing it would, or they wouldn't have brought it. We just have to open the jaws and then dump the log in. There we go. Perfect, and that is the perfect size for the trailer. Alright. We are going to pick up the rest of these logs, and then hopefully we'll have a full load of wood to bring to the sawmill. All right. Well, the truck is just about loaded up, and that is as pretty as I can get it. I'm not going to spend too much time on these logs. I think I'll leave the rest for the professionals because I am not a logger by any sense of the word. Hopefully, I can make it to the sawmill with that big log sticking out the side. You just have to be careful not to hit anything. All right. Let's make our way over to the sawmill and we'll see how much we can get for this ragtag bunch of lumber. Alright, arriving at the sawmill now. Let's see if we can get in. Oh, you know what? I think with that log sticking out of the side, we're going to have to go around the other direction. Yeah, I just hit the side of the sawmill. Sorry about that, guys. Let me just back up your truck a little bit. And we'll just go around the other side and we'll offload on the right instead of the left. Alright, sorry, my mistake. I'll repair that as soon as I'm able to find my tools, which are probably scattered all over no man's land. Alright, let's just sell this wood and then we'll get back to the farm. And then, as stated, I will let the professionals handle the logging. And maybe I'll help plow that field, and we'll plant some crops and get some cash rolling in. There we go, $26,000 for that load of wood, and there's still some more lumber sitting on the ground. So that's not a bad start. We are going to spend probably, I don't know, quite a few $1,000s on another cabin. I'm not sure if we're going to rebuild the same one. I would like one with maybe some indoor plumbing so I wouldn't have to bring my flashlight every time I had to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. But, you know, you make do with what you have, and right now I have nothing, so we're making do. Let's get back to the farm. We'll park this logging truck back in the back of the farm again, and we'll just let the professional loggers handle the logging portion, and I can handle the farming portion. It's nice to see my neighbors come to my rescue when I need them. I mean, I did help them out, so I guess, you know, do unto others. Alright, let's leave this truck. Where can we leave it? We can just leave it right here. Right beside the wheel loader so that they can find it. And then, okay, let's jump in the Sweet Shop's Fendt tractor. We'll finish plowing this field real quick. It won't take long. They've pretty much got half of it done. They've redid the outline. So I know exactly what my field used to look like. It's just now we have to replant some crops. Could have done with a good plowing anyway. It's been a while since we plowed, and now the meteor just showered dirt everywhere, so we kind of don't have a choice. Alright, that's not bad at all. See that forestry machine there? What is that, a Scorpion King? That's a nice machine. Hopefully I get to test drive that out. I'd like to take down some lumber. Whoops, missed a spot. Let's just back up and grab that. Alright. Well, now it would appear that we're all friends. The Sweet Shop and the guy in lot number 28, and hopefully, if anyone else decides to come to No Man's Land, we can forewarn them that, you know, there are often meteor showers that will destroy your stuff. And then, hopefully this doesn't deter people from coming back here. I would like to see more people. It's just the four of us right now. Me, the guy that runs the Sweet Shop, the guy in lot 28 with the chickens, and the shop. Oh, and the sawmill. Sorry, there's 5 of us. So it's good that we could all come together and help each other out. I know I would do the same thing if someone else's farm got massacred by a meteor. Lord knows Morgan Freeman isn't going to show up and help us, so you know, we've got to take matters into our own hands. Alright, I'm going to plow this field as well, but I think we're just going to leave this here for now. And we'll do this later. We've got these 2 fields in the back that are ready to seed. So, yeah, I'm not even going to attempt driving that excavator. That just looks dangerous. I don't even know what a 902 is. Same thing with that, with the ginormous bucket on it. Alright, let's go in here. You know what we can do? We can instead of driving this big Scorpion King, let's grind down a couple of these stumps and give this guy a little bit of a break. Looks like he's almost done that one anyway. We can probably just hop in and grind it down some more. I've never driven a skid steer either. This is awesome. A tracked skid steer. Very fancy. There we go. Let's grind this down a little bit more. Ooh, controls are a little touchy. Got to be careful that we don't just drop that into the ground there. That stump's gone. Is there one more that we can do? Let's try this one right here. See how my depth perception is. Nope, that's not quite over the stump. Let's get in there. There we go. These are some big stumps. Gonna take a little bit to grind them down. I don't have time to do all of them. Again, I'll leave that up to the loggers, but I'm sure that they will appreciate not having to do all of the work, and I'll help out as much as I possibly can. But with my limited skill set, there's only so much I can do. I can farm and take care of the land, not a problem. Maybe remove a few trees here and there, but they know what they're doing. I definitely don't want to attempt filling in those holes and, you know, redoing the whole water table, because it looks like there's water bubbling up from underneath there. Come on, you stump. You're really stubborn. Oh, just a little bit more. Just forward a little bit. You can do it. There we go. Erased. All right. Well, that is nice. Maybe we'll do one more. Let's see if we can get this one. Go forward a little bit. I don't think we're centered over the stump. There we go. Perfect. Let's just keep grinding this down. And then maybe after this stump we'll go and use that New Holland tractor and John Deere seeder, and we'll seed some crops in that back field. Right now that seems to be our only source of revenue, other than just the leftover lumber that's sitting here on the ground. Try and get this out of the way. Now we're centered over the stump. We're just not up far enough. Nope, now too far. These tracks are really touchy. I'm not used to this. It's a nice little machine though. I'd like to pick one of these up for work around the farm, maybe when we get back on our feet. Who knows? Alright. Stump is gone. Alright, let's just leave you here. We'll turn that off. What a nice little machine that is. Alright. Yeah, there's lots of stuff that needs to be done here, but let's focus on funding this operation first. We need to bankroll this cleanup, I guess, for lack of a better term. So let's jump in this tractor and we'll start seeding this field. And I'm thinking right away that we're going to seed some soybeans because they're always high in crop sales. And my trailer seems to be okay. I just have to repair that one little hole, and then we'll be okay. The harvester seems to be okay, but this will be the test, I'm guessing, when it comes time to harvest this one field. We'll figure that out. All right, we are off and on our way to getting back on our feet. With the first crop going back in the ground after the dreaded meteor strike. I still can't believe that happened. I guess I am extremely lucky that I was at the garden center at the time. Otherwise, if I was in the house or if I was in the outhouse, I don't even want to think of what would happen. I wouldn't be here right now. All right. Well, we are going to continue cleaning up, folks. We will keep you updated. Tune in for next week's episode to see the progress that we made on the farm here, and we'll catch up with you then. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. This was No Man's Land, episode number 11. Farming Simulator 19, played on the Xbox One console. All right. Wish me luck, everyone. We'll see you next week.